We are going to find out right now. It is Arrow's Wolf going to put the hat back on versus Zayn's refit, of course. Let's get right into it. The constant Arsene man of Wolf versus the deep breathing trainer herself. Let's go. PS2. Yep, PS2.
I don't know.
Aarow side B right off the game. That was a misinput, but let's go.
I don't know your opinion, but if Zayn takes this game cleanly, do you think Aarow will switch back to the Joker?
Honestly, man, like the thing with Aarow, I've tried to understand his character counter picks a lot. I can't. I don't know at this point. So I've given up.
Zayn takes an early lead.
Last week, me and Khalil were trying to we were trying to be okay, who do you think he's gonna go? Or maybe it was Jamin. We were trying to read okay, who's he gonna go? Who's he gonna go? And we were just wrong every single time. The guy just has
forward still gonna
Zayn showing that he only needs the one character there. F still going to kill, and that's gonna be the first stock for Zayn.
He was at what, 100 maybe?
Yeah, about 100.
But that deep breathing, I mean, like we were saying, it takes the stocks and very effectively.
Yeah.
And now it's just how much extra credit, how much bonus percent can Zayn get off this? And already up to 50 without Aarow being able to take this stock.
And now it seems like Aarow just kind of jumping in, trying to push in really hard, but Zayn continually hitting him with the heaver over and over again, not allowing him to go for these unsafe jump-ins at all. The back air, though,
back air gonna take it, okay? You know, Wolf's got a good back air. It's gonna hit hard. But
yeah, they gave that character an aerial attack.
114%, and you know, it's got the deep breathing, another forward tilt.
Oh my god, Zayn
back to
loves
back.
doing that pose, bro.
Zayn's trying to prove that he does not need his opponents to SD to take stocks, and here he is proving it. He's like, okay, it's not just Shulk's SD that's caused me to get this far. I'm a good player. Watch me.
Oh my god, still
and
racking on even more damage.
A great parry, but didn't make much use of it, but he did get the parry off.
Man, this wolf pick just not working out right now. The forward,
Aarow getting a little bit slapped around, and sure enough, really slapped around there.
Let's see if Zayn can go 3 for 3 with the F tilt kills.
If the F tilt, he's going for him. He's throwing them out. He's like, you're at 150. I am literally just gonna keep throwing them out.
Yep, there it is. 3 for 3. There it
is.
A very definitive 2-stock for Zayn going into winners finals. And he wasn't even at 50.
No, he's at 41. God. 41 on his second stock.
Zayn right now making a very good case for it.
That's got to hit pretty hard if you're Aarow right now. You just performed so well in your last set, and you know, being able to keep the lead, not give up the games. But here you just get blown out game 1. What's the thought? Is it run it back? You know?
I don't know what the thought is. I can't read Aarow at this point.
Is it going to be run it back? If it was me, I'd be panicking back to the Joker. That would be me. I'd be panicking back to Joker here. And we are seeing, it looks like a character switch coming out from him.
Definitely. This is actually what Zayn said in the chat. Yeah, I think they're just swapping stages. This is what Zayn said in the chat. He says that deep breathing is better overall, but the character that it's on is not as good, which is true, and I agree with that. So,
that's good to know. That's good to know. Let me.
That's what I agree with. I remember my buddy Income Tax tweeted that, and I was like, "Huh, that makes a lot of sense."
Mm-hmm.
But what? He went Incineroar.
Okay.
What?
I
can't understand Aarow, man. What?
Incineroar a little bit heavier.
Okay. You see that your first cat wolf thingy does not work, so you go for your other one that's even tankier and easier to hit for refit. What the hell?
Just take the bigger animal. That's what he's thinking, you know? The smaller animal didn't work. Once again, Incineroar won't die as early, but he is combo food for someone like refit.
And there it is.
Once again,
okay, Wolf would have died there. So
Wolf would have died there.
Wolf would have died there.
We
that
finished
down tilt. He's
only
gonna
at
die there instead.
43%.
Almost a 0 to death for Zayn in the first 30 seconds.
In
Right
the
now,
first
Zayn is looking
stop.
like he is looking to just, like he sees blood in the water and he's punching at it.
And he is taking advantage of it. He's already racked up 54 on the second stock. He's only at 66. But once again, Incineroar with a nice counter to get his, you know, to be able, I don't know what the ability is called, where his next move does.
Oh, it's called Revenge. Yeah.
But yeah, Incineroar, all he needs is one Revenge here, and he goes for it. You saw it there trying to get it, because he could easily take this stock with a Revenge hit. And here he goes.
Oh, the F tilt.
Forward
Oh
tilt,
my
gotta
god.
take it.
2
I
stocks
mean,
to 1.
Aarow is going to be seeing those
Only
forward
3 stocks to
tilts
1,
in his
excuse me.
sleep. He is going to be seeing those forward tilts in his sleep.
Man, the F tilts, bro. Zayn, of course, picking the F tilts, good kill option. Big hitbox, you know how it is, and just it's working out well. And now Aarow ledge trapping Zayn a little bit, hitting him for the hits. Of course, wasn't ready for the header that time, but oh, he had the rotary, but he just did not pull the trigger. And now Zayn back to center stage. This is where Zayn wants to be. This is where Zayn can take his advantages, charging the F.
I thought he was going to hit that.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. So he's at 68 now in his final stack. Once again, Incineroar is an explosive character. He can bring this back. But Zayn is just not giving us reason to doubt.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Almost
60,
took the stock.
60, 65 with that one hit. Now, the percents are even, but the stock's still just
Stocks
so
are not.
bad for Aarow.
But hey, Aarow definitely bringing it back.
Okay, wait. This is
But
possible.
Zayn gonna get a free deep breathing off.
Oh, this
and
is possible.
but
This is
Incineroar-
possible, but yeah.
He's gonna take it. That is
No,
unfortunate
that was
for
good.
Aarow.
Zayn got hit by the first one of those. He's like, okay, I know this is coming for me, and I know what to do. Just force the trade, got the kill, GG's.
Right.
That's it.
And you know, it was
I just
definitely
realized.
definitely a bold choice.
I just
Definitely a
realized
bold
that,
choice.
yeah, very bold choice. I agree.
But-
I just realized that Nick redeemed another hydrate and that we didn't notice. So Nick, this is for you, brother.
Oh, yeah, Nick, we got you. Thank you. After
Sorry
a game
to
like
interrupt
that,
you there,
we
but
need
just
some
had to say it.
No, after a game like that, we need some water.
Oh yeah.
But it's definitely not an easy game for Incineroar to pull through on. Is it a bad choice? If you're more comfortable with Incineroar against a combo-y character like We Fit, maybe not. Maybe that's your option. But right there, we felt that Zayn was prepared, which is the most important thing. He was not frightened by the fact that Incineroar can kill him at like 60%.
Yeah.
He went
although
in-
I will say, I think that Aarow kind of had a decent plan, at least on the second stock. He got
solid
like
there.
maybe like 2 or 3 hits there, got the revenge, took him to like 60, did 60% with 1 revenge.
Didn't
So
hit
like
him with
if you
the
go for that type of thing again, I think he had a good concept, but I think the execution, like, and just the Wii Fit running all over you, like doing these little yoga poses on you, just was too hard for him to deal with that time.
I definitely agree with you. You saw it there in that second stock. Aarow looked like he might turn it around. You could see the cog start to turn.
Yeah.
But I don't know if that'll be enough to stay on Incineroar.
Yeah.
Because
no,
besides that little bit of hope, it looked pretty dark that game.
definitely.
But we'll see it right here.
All right,
Go
there
up
it is.
for
There it is, the
Hey,
Joker. All right,
third
chat.
time charm. He's trying to fight here to not get 3-0'd in winners finals. So will we see the reverse 3-0? Look, Arrow's shown us he can definitely play,
I've seen him do it before, so I wouldn't count him out of it just yet.
But now we're going to Town and City. An interesting choice. I don't know, who really would like the stage better, but We Fit definitely not one to be against those platforms.
Yeah, I know this is a pretty decent stage for Wii Fit and for Joker too, but
Right
now the percent's kind of going
That
on
was
for Zayn a little bit. Oh my god, yep, there it is. The percent's going up for Zayn so much percent just like that, and now
If you're
oh
Zayn,
my goodness. Oh my
If
goodness
you're
right now. Zayn.
you have to go in
Zayn.
against Art, right? Because the more you hit, Joker while he's in Arson, the faster it's going to deplete, and you do not want to let him have Arson for longer than it needs to. So
No,
props
Zayn
to
is
Zayn
definitely no stranger
Rising.
to
I mean, sliding into Arsene, saying, I'm going to hit you every chance I get to make sure you don't get that advantage.
All of this percent, Zayn just Zayn is so good at boxing. Okay, well maybe not. But Zayn has been so good at boxing this Arsene out. He's consistently kept this Arsene away with the ball, with the sun. But now, okay, slowly. Okay,
there it is.
That was just a few mistakes, and that ball, the back air, all of it's gonna take out Zayn's second stock just like that. That was like a 10-second stock, man.
But that's what we were talking about, is that power from Arsene. Zayn was not able to capitalize and get rid of Arsene quickly, and we saw just how ready Aarow was. I was just about to say how much this was all, I mean, this whole set was a Zayn set, but here we're seeing Aarow saying, no, 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 I'm playing Joker, watch my combos, watch me ledge guard you, and now it's down, not even. And he's got Arsene back, which is terrifying if you're Zayn.
Yeah, I mean Zayn, here's the thing with when they have Arsene when they are in the lead. Against Arsene, you need to play a lot more passive. You can't dedicate to as many things. Oh my god, that down normal. You need to you can't push as well. But when they're in the lead, you have to push on them. So it's like a weird conundrum, but this conundrum slowly is just being taken away as Aarow gets more and more percentage of Arsene. That episode is going to steal it out, and Zayn will not say die just yet.
This is last stock. If Zayn can somehow hold on to this last stock and bring Aarow and get back the lead, I mean, that's a hill to climb, knowing that he's going to have Arsene soon.
Yeah. No, this is what's going to determine a lot. I think if Zayn can make this comeback, then obviously he wins the set. But I think if Aarow gets this, it'll look a lot closer to the reverse 3-0. That's the F smash, and now we are going to a minimum of game 4.
That's the Aarow we were expecting to see this set.
Yeah.
That kind of explosive Joker play, he took that second stock in all of 5 seconds, right? I mean, it was 1-2, you're off stage, back air, okay, hit you into the stage, okay, you're done.
He hit him with down throw forward air into another forward air into the back air.
I mean, so clean coming from Aarow. And now you're Zayn going, I had that game. I mean, it was over. And I got beat down. And so that's the kind of momentum Aarow needs to get back into this set.
I think something Zayn could really help from Zayn here is adapting the way that he's using header. By the half mark of that game, in terms of stock, not time.
Right.
I think Aarow had gotten a lot better at adapting to the way that Zayn was using the header. Obviously, he back aired him for it. That took the second stock. And he was, at the last stock, I noticed maybe 2 or 3 times where he was getting hit for doing header and disadvantage. So I think if Zayn gets better at adapting to that, maybe using header a little more respectively of Joker, realizing this character's aerial drift is insane. I think he can do a better job of it right there. But overall, it's going to be up to Zayn. If we run it back here to town.
In my opinion, Zayn's biggest issue is throwing it out in neutral. We saw it right there.
Yeah.
Aarow has been getting so much free Arsene.
Oh my god.
So much free Arsene meter from Zayn throwing soccer balls out in neutral.
Yeah, there it is again. Just like you called it out.
It was not an issue against Shulk, because Shulk might get a counter off it, but you don't really care about that. But against Joker, you are giving him Arsene, which is the last thing you want to do to a Joker. You want Arsene to be as delayed as possible.
Yeah.
And it's showing. But once again, Zayn is not afraid of Arsene, which I'm terrified of Arsene. If Arsene is out, I am far away trying not to die. So I have to give props to Zayn, because going in against Arsene, it's the right thing to do. It's just not the easy thing to do.
Definitely. And I think this is I think this is also reminiscent of the last game, of the last set that we saw with Zayn. Well, the last 2 sets, where Zayn would not respect Buster Art either.
And there you go, Zayn taking stock 1. And once again, it's because he did not respect Arsene.
Yeah, dude.
He went ahead and said, hey, I'm gonna beat you up even though you have Arsene.
Man, I don't understand Zayn. This guy does not respect Buster Art or Arsene, 2 of the things that in this game you just you have to respect the most, otherwise you'll get blown up. But Zayn blows them up instead.
He's the one in winners finals right now, so
yeah, exactly. I don't get it though.
But again, it's because if you don't respect them and you can be successful in fighting them,
Great
you
tech.
get so much bonus stuff off it. Against Shulk, you get a lot of bonus percent. Against Joker, Arson's not going to be around long. So
Yeah.
it's the scary thing to do because you're risking the whole game off your ability to counter them, right? But it's
he's made it work. He's made it work. But oh my
him,
goodness. I think that was
Joker.
Oh yeah, no. What Aarow did there? He jumped and then tried to air dodge down to the ledge. But right now, Zayn is a full stock up. Count it. 1 stock to 2 stocks to 1. Oh my goodness.
And you know, Zayn does not have the deep breathing yet, but it means
he can get it anytime.
He can get it anytime, and if he dies, he gets it for free. So all Zayn has to do is not get killed before Aarow gets Arson. Because that is when you start getting in some hot water.
You wanna try and shuffle the Arsene off of this stock if you can.
This stock, so he can't just clean up the game on Arson. Which it looks like he might be able to do, but I mean, Aarow playing
Arrow's playing really carefully right now. He wants to get this stock before Arsene comes out, but now that Arsene is here, this is what Zayn needed.
I thought
every
he was
extra percent counts
right then and there. Wow, going.
And Aarow was covering him so much. Did you see that? He full hop fared like 2 times or 3 times in a row there.
But hey, it's just like what we were talking about. Zayn has deep breathing now.
Yeah.
Which is huge.
This is important. Oh, Nair into the up air, but not the true one. And that counter's going to come out, but no Arsene. Deep breathing for free. This could be where Zayn takes the entire set if he's careful about the way that he plays. He needs to breathe very slowly.
Yeah, deeply and slowly. But right now, just because Joker does not have Arsene does not mean Joker is bad in any shape or form. This character is so explosive on his combos. So it'll be interesting to see if Zayn can close us out before we get another visit from Arsene. Or if he'll just...
he very well could.
Not respect
though. Zayn has no trouble killing so far, as you can see from stuff like that. But I don't know if it's the percent yet. Okay, the ball catching Joker's recovery. This is big now. This is in half tilt range.
Wow,
you can do a lot of things here.
So many options right there. But hey, Aarow back in it with Arsene. All it takes.
Oh, the 4. Oh no, Zayn thought that he was only gonna go for the fair 1, but there parried the fair 1, does not get hit by the hit by the fair 2, and now this could be Aarow's big opportunity. This could be the big break he needs. Arsene is here. Deep breathing is not. This kill percent is looking slowly into Aarow's favor as he continues to hit over and over again. Zayn has shook the back air connection. This could be it right here, but no. Oh no!
That's a Tekken. That is the stock we were talking about. It. How terrifying it would be for Aarow to get Arsene on that final stock, and he does, and he capitalized on it. And that's going to bring it to a game 5. Now you're sitting here going, was Aarow just playing with his food for those first 2 games? Messing around with random characters to kind of give him this false sense of security?
I unironically wouldn't doubt that.
I mean, you see it here. Aarow showing that he can take these games from Zayn.
Man, that was looking.
That was
by
insane.
the end of it. By the end of it, it was really looking like Zayn's game to lose, and just.
And he did.
Damn. Yeah,
he did. And it's rough because I mean, Arsene's not easy to deal with, and early in the game he had been so good about going in on Arsene, but towards the end there, you saw him start to panic and just throw out forward smashes. Throw out back airs on his shield.
He also went back to going through the same headers. You know, I think that game he got a lot better with his header usages, but by the end of it, he was just throwing them out and getting punished off stage again.
So many times for it. And once again, him throwing him out in neutral again, you would think he learned from last game about not giving free percent to a Joker for Arsene.
Right.
But hey, 65 is not a shabby start here, with only being hit by bullets so far. And we're about to
back to the same stage 2, and now 82%, just like that, make it 94. Now Zayn again with this set, but now with Arsene out. Oh my goodness.
He gets to run his course, and he is running now. Already building up to 66%. Tried to take the stock there. Zayn with a good recovery, a little higher than Aarow was hoping. But hey,
going for that dash back.
100, Arsene's gone. But throwing those soccer balls out could bring Arsene back all the sooner.
All right, going to get that header. Not going to kill, though. And now it's going to be up to Zayn to get this kill. But, oh, my God, he had the read, but just too slow on it. Now this is a pretty even game. No Arsene, though. It's going to be easier for WeFit to kill this Joker than the Joker to kill the WeFit. And there it is. The very tip of the finger, right? Like the fingernails hit there. And that's going to be the stock. Aarow down a little bit. But we've seen Aarow can be down and he cannot be out. But he will not be out.
I mean, but once again, we saw it there. He was very aggressive. He worked out that Arsene. He took a little more percent than he probably wanted to against that Arsene, but he made it work. He did not let Arsene come in and take the stock, which had happened in the previous game.
All right, but now Arsene is saying, I mean, I will take the stock action.
You're way above 100. Any move was going to kill you.
Aarow was at 420, well, 42.0. He was at the 420 number.
And, I mean, once again, we see Zayn, once again, just going in, throwing out moves. And able to somehow space those back airs to not get spiked again. But hey, the game is even now.
Yeah,
the game is completely even.
Yeah, that's Aarow with Arsene, man. He recognizes that his aerials just do so much damage, and he's not afraid to continue to
throw them out
over and over again. Yeah.
At worst, WeFit's gonna hit you with the hula hoops off stage. You're gonna be fine.
Yeah.
You would
I mean, there is header, but like, Aarow's been good at recognizing where a header's gonna come out and doing that for it. So
yeah, I mean, being able to get our spin back.
Good angle, but no angle does not matter against the WeFit forward air. Going to take that stock, and now it's Aarow's last stock.
30.
We've seen the situation before. We've seen that Aarow has been down like this, but still brought it back from the depths of hell. He's done it both
We're
games,
seeing
3
Arsene
and 4.
come out potentially not on the final stop. It looks like we're gonna get Arsene out on.
Yep, there it is, the jump read, and now back air, and Arsene coming out right as
deep breathing. This will decide it.
This is
Arsene deep breathing better right here, right now.
Oh, it is. It does. Oh my God.
We will see which is better. Zayn going in hard for this. He's got to watch his shield though. Arsene could easily take care of the rest of it. But Zayn powered through that Arsene like it was nothing.
Is now gone.
And Joker off the stage gets the deep breathing back.
Oh, and there it is, the jump read forward air, and Zayn.
The forward air.
He didn't get reverse 3-0, guys.
Now let's try it together.
You know.
Done it. He will advance to grand finals on the winner's side with that forward air in the JV2 fashion.